Vernon Gordon in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Carter, Arsenal women's player, actually is bidding goodbye to Arsenal. Well, she actually tweeted this out saying, after 11 years, 184 appearances, 5 Continental Cups, 4 FA Cups, 3 FA WSL titles, 2 ACLs, and 1 FA Cup, FA Premier League title. It is with the heaviest of hearts that my time at Arsenal has come to an end. They say I'm Arsenal till I die, and today a massive part of me has died. Well, all the best, Danielle, for your future, and I hope you'll definitely succeed in whatever you do in your future endeavors. Well, moving on. Arsenal youngster Nathan Tormey has actually will leave the club actually upon expiry of his contract this summer after rejecting a new 3-year extension confirmed via the player's Twitter account. Best of luck in the future, Nathan Tormey. You have been unbelievable. Well, moving on. Fabrizio Romano suggests that Thomas Partey has not decided on his future yet. He's yet to decide the Ghanaian midfielder, but more on it. Keep watching the video. Sami Mokbel, ladies and gentlemen, Sami Mokbel has opened up about the whole situation at Arsenal. He says, I think Arteta and Arsenal are in the market for a centre half. I think one that Arsenal would definitely like to do is RB Leipzig's Dayot Upamecano. Everyone from manager to board to recruitment staff are on board to get this over the line. And talking about other tidbits, he says the club had tried offloading Ozil for the past 2 summers. They're not being able to. Arsenal weren't able to afford Zaha last summer as Palace wanted 75% of his fee up front. And the whole situation that Nicola Pepe came in was just because Lille were accepting the installment payment. Well, not only that, on Guendouzi, Sami says, I think Arteta, speaking from some of the knowledge I have, I do think he believes in Guendouzi. He has got a problem with his attitude. And there have been a level of discussions for Orkun and Kokchu, but these were before COVID crisis. Interest still stands, but whether a deal is done in this climate remains to be seen. And talking about the whole Thomas Partey and Alex Lacazette swap deal, Sami Mokbel says Arsenal and Arteta have an interest in Thomas Partey. He's definitely a player that they like. Partey Lacazette swap, as outrageous as it sounds, I do see a credence. It may have legs. And talking about Kia Joorabchian being influential at Arsenal, he says, I don't see a problem with Kia being influential at Arsenal. Every club has 1 or 2 preferred agents or representatives. The implication is that certain players are more easily accessible to the club because you can actually have great access to the agent. Well, moving on. Mesut Ozil has been slammed as an absolute disgrace and like a bad smell at the club by former Chelsea star Chris Sutton. He says, I don't feel sorry for Arsenal at all. I feel sorry for the fans. I feel sorry for Arteta. But I think he's been so badly let down. Mesut Ozil couldn't get on the bench, and they had 9 players on the bench. Arteta criticized his attitude in training. He's on 350k a week. He's an absolute disgrace. He has to give Arteta far more than that. Ozil is like a bad smell of the club. He really is. He's a nightmare for Arteta, a guy who is eating up massive wages at the club, who isn't committed. Ozil owes Arsenal far more than he has actually given. But it's really sad that every Arsenal fan has to put up with the Mesut Ozil conundrum until and unless he's there in the club. Well, moving on. This is my feeling. Okay, this is not what Sami Mokbel said, but I'm sorry, Chris Sutton said. But moving on. Arsenal's new 2020-2021 home kit has been spotted on sale for the first time before its big reveal. We've already revealed how it looks like, but more on it because it'll cost somewhere around £55. Well, yes, at least £55 for your favorite Arsenal jersey next season. And Gunners are yet to officially release their Adidas stripes for next season. But an Arsenal fan ball and home shirt design was accidentally leaked by Adidas themselves on their Canadian website. So everyone who were eagle-eyed, the Arsenal fans, really thank you thank you so much because of you guys we came to know this secret. Saint Etienne are hoping to keep William Saliba. Claude Puel is hopeful of keeping Arsenal youngster William Saliba at Saint Etienne for the Coupe de France final. The final against Paris Saint-Germain is scheduled to be taking place on July 24th, but Saliba's loan is due to end on June 30th. Puel said William is at the end of his contract at the end of the month. He takes great pleasure in training with his team. We will see what can be done to keep him a little longer with us. Well, Everton, Tottenham, and Wolves are among the clubs considering a move for Thiago Silva. Arsenal were in the mix, but right now they are not. And the Brazilian is set to leave Paris Saint-Germain this summer with a host of clubs across Europe linked with the veteran centre half. Let me know if you guys want, Thiago Silva at Arsenal. But Thiago Alcantara has not replied to the renewal offers of Bayern Munich. His contract finishes in 2021. He would like to play in the Premier League, which reminds us all, game by access, him of what happened to him before getting to Bayern. So let's see if he'll be ending up at Premier League. Probably Arsenal are chasing him, Liverpool are chasing him, every big club is chasing him. But moving on, Nathan Tommy has actually tweeted it out that he's leaving Arsenal, but this is what he tweeted. He says, I appreciate the offer of a new 3-year contract, but I feel now is the time for me to move on. I would like to thank all the people at the club who have helped me become the player I am today and wish them all the best for the future. I'm looking forward to a new challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal posted this in their official Twitter account that meet Mike, a season ticket holder since 1993, European away trips since the 1970s. Recently, Mike was seriously ill with COVID-19, but he fought back from the ICU, and he's about to get a big surprise from Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin actually met Mike, and that video you can actually see in the official Twitter account of Arsenal. You can go and check it out. Well, moving on, Kia Joorabchian is looking to get former Liverpool playmaker Philippe Coutinho into the Emirates this summer, but it would have to be a loan, as there is simply no way that Arsenal could afford that huge amount of signing fee. Even then, Arsenal would need Barcelona to subsidize his contract, but don't rule it out at all. Well, Harry Clark, ladies and gentlemen, he's been on the pitch today and he's been training with the Arsenal players. Well, here's what he tweeted out. He says, what a feeling being back on the pitch today. Hope everyone is staying safe during this difficult time. Hashtag COYG, hashtag HC40. Congratulations, kiddo. But moving on, Arsenal also confirmed that there is also one more youngster along that Matthew Dennis is leaving the club, as Arsenal reported earlier this month. Also, Toby Omole also departing on July 1st when their contracts expire recently. Well, Dr. Rajpal Bra, DPT, has actually spoken about the injuries and the recovery period, how exactly you can expect Hector Bellerin and Rob Holding to get recovered from their respective injuries that they encountered last season. He says that there's a conception that when a player is cleared to return, it's like a switch that now they are 100% ready. People ask, why do they get cleared to play then? But health is not binary. You're not healthy or unhealthy. It's a spectrum, a process. For both Bellerin and Holding, there have been roadblocks along that path to becoming more healthy. What people don't realize is that the research shows it can take up to 2 years after an anterior cruciate ligament rupture to see side-to-side symmetry, meaning that the injured leg is equal to the uninjured leg. And medically, when they look at it, is the injured leg within 10%, it is 90% of the uninjured leg. That means that there's no asymmetry. It could take up to 2 years to get to that point, so it's an extended process. Now with Bellerin and Holding, you have that COVID-19 delay. I thought it actually hurt Bellerin because he was finally getting some consistent games. Even though he had little adductor groin issue, which was pretty minor, I thought it really hurt his rhythm and confidence. Well, Arsenal's William Saliba is included in Transfer Market's Most Valuable Golden Boy nominees 11. Congratulations, William Saliba. And again, as mentioned previously before, another source confirms that Arsenal and AC Milan are well advanced on RB Leipzig midfielder Dominic Szoboszlai. Well, not only this, let's talk about Socrates, ladies and gentlemen. Socrates and Granit Xhaka are both traveling with Arsenal squad to face Southampton this evening, and I am definitely. It's going to be a sunny day because 31 degrees Celsius, ladies and gentlemen, at Southampton. It's going to be a hot day. But more importantly, Arsenal named their 11 to against Southampton. It's Martinez, Bellerin, Mustafi, Holding, Tierney, Xhaka, Ceballos, Saka, Pepe, and Nketiah, Aubameyang. Well, Lacazette is on the bench, and Ozil is also on the bench. But the funniest part is Guendouzi is not even on the bench, so you can understand the level of the things that can happen with Guendouzi not being on the bench at all. Well, Kai Havertz is only interested in joining a club playing in the Champions League this season. This could be a blow for Arsenal to sign Kai Havertz, but not only that, Chelsea remains strongly linked with Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen star, despite Frank Lampard admitting that no offers have been made yet. And talking about it, but the biggest thing is Spurs lead the race for South Korean defender. Tottenham are in talks to sign South Korean international Kim Min-jae. Well, the Beijing Guan defender has also been linked with RB Leipzig and Inter Milan and also Arsenal. In the recent times, I myself have reported about it, but Spurs are favourites to land him in a £12 million deal with Heung-min Son presence in North London said to be the key to sign the defender. On being asked why was Guendouzi not being a part of today's game, Arteta said it's squad management. Whatever internal issue we have, we deal with it privately. The needs of the team and football club are always the same, but put the best players on the football pitch that are 100% focused to win the game. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So what you gotta do is subscribe and hit the bell icon because you gotta go to about Arsenal every single day. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe because when you do that, we will get all the perfect reply from you guys that you want the content to keep being pumped even in this pandemic situation.